Hey everybody, this is the Curtises, Tyson Curtis and Roderick Curtis here. We're here today to explain to you guys how exactly we have fun at home, right? What have we been doing this week? Well, we've been going to the zoo, doing a little bit of Hot Wheel time, right? Hot Wheels, playing with the Hot Wheels and whatnot. We love to blog, right? We like to blog. If you guys want to know how to make money blogging, we actually found something. What did we find on the internet? Our feet. Wow! Okay, you want to say something? Go ahead. Hi, I'm Roderick Curtis, and you should join my dad blogging. Good job, man. All right. So, basically, if you guys want to join us blogging, you don't have to be an expert at blogging or anything like that. We have a blog training system set up, already designed for you. As you can see down the bottom of this screen, there's a button, a Buy Now button. It's only $45 to get blogging training. How much we made this week? Like 3,000 or something? We're like 5,000 for the month? I don't know. It's all in your piggy bank, right? Yep, it's all in his piggy bank. So, basically, can I borrow some? Nope, he's not interested. So, hey, if you guys just want to fill out the form on the right-hand side here or the left-hand side, I'm not sure what it's going to be, or hit the Buy Now button at the bottom of the screen. It's only $45 to get some blog training, and you guys can be hanging out at home with us and enjoying the life. No more boss, right? Hey, as you've probably seen or heard, I make thousands of dollars online on the internet marketing different deals on the internet, okay? You can do the same thing too, but first off, one of my secrets is you definitely need to have traffic. You need to have contacts, people that you can contact to get involved in your deals. You can't just keep going after friends and family, neighbors. That's not going to work. See, a few years back, I used to have a job, okay? I really didn't care about the person that I worked for. The person probably didn't care about me either. That's probably why they gave me little teeny weeny paychecks, okay? And they paid me if they wanted to. So after searching around the internet, kind of like what you're doing right now, I stumbled across something kind of like what you're stumbling across right now. And I kind of got some stuff here that interests me on generating traffic and leads for these network marketing deals or whatnot. And I got started in a couple of them. I made decent money out of them. I was able to go full time with them, but nothing like what I'm about ready to share with you guys. Right now, today, I blogged. I think I made like $3,000 this last week. Today I'm shooting this video. It may be months and months later. You might still be watching this video I'm doing today, and hopefully I'm making more than $3,000 a week. But just like $3,000 weeks, guys. Just $3,000 weeks. I think I'm at like $5,000 for the month, for half a month right now. And my secret right now is blogging. See, when you blog about stuff that people want to actually look at, you can attract a lot more people than if you're talking about stuff that they're not interested in. So I do have some secrets that I can share with you on how you can blog, and through blogging you can generate more contacts, more leads for your primary business, or maybe just your regular business that you have. But blogging is actually a lot of fun. You just spend a lot of time with your family at home. So if you guys would like to make some money from home, there is a Buy Now button at the bottom of this page. It's $45, and what that's going to get you is training on how to do exactly what I'm doing, okay? You'll have all the tools that I have, so I mean, we're on a fair playing field here. We're not in competition of each other. You'll just be able to start blogging about whatever it is that you enjoy. So, and blog about the things that you like, okay? What you like is different than what I like. I might blog about snowboarding or bicycle riding or something like that, and you might blog about a movie or a book or something, okay? So, no competition there. We can blog there's so many different things we can blog about to make money online. But like I said, if you guys want to click on the button down below, it's only $45, okay? And you can get your training on starting to blog, start making money from home, having fun, and start actually working from home and hanging out with people you actually love instead of working with somebody you really don't care about. So $45, pay the training. It's awesome training. Now what I'd like to do is introduce you guys to a guy. His name is David Wood. He's the founder of Empower Network, the blogging platform that I use. He'll go and explain to you how his blogging platform will help you. He gives you a basic blogging platform to start with, and so it's like the $45 package. It's pretty sweet. So go ahead and just keep watching this video. If I haven't said enough yet, and you're not ready to click on that Buy Now button for $45, just keep watching the video and listen to Dave Wood for the next 18 minutes or so, and then click that Buy Now button and pay the $45 and get your training. Now, if you need more training, you guys can go ahead and give me a call on the phone number on this page, but please don't call me until you bought the training. Make sure you buy the $45 training before you call me, okay? So that'll save us a whole lot of time. So that way we're on the same page when you do call. So click on the button down below, pay for the $45 blogging training, and I'll see you guys on the other side. And here's David Wood.
My name's Dave Wood, and in this video, the next 15, 20, 25 minutes, I'm going to show you how to make $1,000 a day from home, part-time, without any tech skills, without any expertise, without any sales ability. Look, if you're sick of running around, looking for the secret, chasing the guru, if you're sick of buying product after product after product after launch after launch after launch, looking for the formula, stop. It's here. I'm going to show you in this video. Now, who am I? Why should you be listening? Well, I told you my name already. Of course, that's my wife, and that's my dog there over on the right. I'm going to be talking about me here in a second and some of the things I've been able to do. I've actually been the #1 recruiter in 4 different network marketing companies just in the last 2 years. I've started a site that's in the top 1,000 most visited sites on the internet out of billions of pages. That site actually gets over 10.2 million unique visitors a month. I've generated over 600,000 leads on the internet, mostly through entirely free marketing modalities, and I've paid people like you watching this video over $6.5 million in commissions just in the last 6 months. Now, most people keep their numbers a secret. The reason they do is because they're afraid of them. They're challenged by the fact that they're not producing the results that they want. They don't publish average earnings because they're afraid of what their people are making. But we believe in full disclosure here. We believe in honesty. We believe in telling you right up at the front of this video, even if we give you the perfect system, even if you decide to get started, even if you run with us for the next year, it's going to be you that's going to determine your success. So we actually publish the real incomes of the people who listen to the advice that I'm going to give you in this video. And you can see that with the income disclosure below this video. Now, here's my promise to you. If you watch this entire video, I'm going to show you why you've been struggling. I'm going to show you why you haven't been making the money that you want. I'm going to show you why you haven't been getting the results that you want, what you can do about it, and how you can literally guarantee your own success. I'm also going to show you legal proof that what I'm going to teach you works if you follow my system, and I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to take you through that whole process step by step. I'm going to show you why it works. And if you stick around till the end of this video, I'm going to throw in a $997 bonus just for watching the video. It's a bonus training that's going to show you how to put together this information I'm going to show you over the next little bit to make $1,000 a day. Now, if you complete this entire video right now, I'm going to unlock that training for you and show you exactly how to get access to it, okay? So here, I want to share a little bit about my story because I think this is important. You know, people look at me today living in a 4,000 square foot mansion in the mountains of Costa Rica, traveling the world, speaking at events across the world, sponsoring people into whatever network marketing business I choose, selling millions of dollars of products, and they think I walk on water and glow in the dark, and it's not true. Look, before I had all this success, I'll tell you what came first. It was an unbelievable amount of failure. I failed at multiple businesses. I spent money. I ran from product launch to product launch. I bought every single guru's products. Here's a couple of things that I tried before I created success, and I don't know if any of these things are going to relate to you. I tried to get rich quick for 3.5 years in a network marketing business by wandering around hitting up strangers. Okay, I tried that for a little while. It didn't work, unfortunately. I did about 2,000 home parties. I pitched my family and friends, made the list of everybody I know, taught others to do the same, and I struggled and struggled and struggled and struggled. Never worked. I listened to Amway tapes about 2 hours a day for 3 years straight, trying to learn, what's the secret between, somebody who fails, somebody who succeeds. And, I could admit I actually did learn a lot from those audios, but it didn't work. I was poor at the end of it. And I went to about 10 seminars a year, ranging from $97 all the way up to about $5,000. Went to every single seminar I could. I read every single personal development book that I could. I watched every single video that I could. The result was none of it worked. Till August of 2009, when I was at the lowest point of my entire life. I actually lived in a green 1996 Dodge Caravan, had zero money in my bank account, looked for a job for 6 months, and then finally I found a job at Greenpeace. Got a job at Greenpeace, and I got fired. Living in a van, working for Greenpeace, I got fired. I didn't have a computer. I borrowed $150 from my mom to buy a laptop off of eBay, and I literally had no money. In fact, one time, I was down to my last $45 in my bank account. Keep in mind, I was married to that girl that you see in the video, and she was living with me in the van. And I was down to my last $45. We couldn't buy food. I was parked in a park in downtown Waikiki. Cop came up, smashed at my window in the middle of the night, gave me a ticket. It was like for my last $45 I had in my bank account. I about blew up. That's the position that I was in. And you know what happened? I decided something has to change. So I got started my business. I was literally eating canned beans and showering on public beaches, and now I'm making more money daily than I used to make in 3 months. Which, of course, might not have been so hard because I was homeless, right? Now, I've used the formula in this video that I'm going to show you to earn more than $306,000 from a single affiliate income stream. I've created multiple residual income streams from multiple companies in multiple countries, in multiple opportunities, with my own products, without my own products, and it's worked every single time. I've earned hundreds of thousands in a single week, literally any time that I want. I've built teams in the tens of thousands in a period of a few months. I've earned commissions in the millions. I have thousands of dollars a week depositing in my PayPal account. Here's a site that I launched. We're in the top 1,000 sites in the world with traffic just in the last 6 months. There's a site called Alexa.com. You can go download the Alexa toolbar. You can see for yourself the top 1,000 most trafficked sites in the world, folks. Do you know how hard that is? Well, it's all because of this formula. What's the best part? I did all of it without a phone. In fact, today I still don't have a cell phone. Started in a van, so you can't really say that it was because of my big house that I succeeded. I didn't have a nice computer. It only cost $150. I couldn't edit videos on it. I did no cold calls. Of course, I didn't have a phone. No prospecting whatsoever. No home meetings at all. And how well did it work? Well, I got to tell you something first before we get into how well it worked. See, most gurus make all their money when you sell their stuff, right? You get in, you sell their stuff, they make money. They don't do any marketing. They just put together a product, you sell their product, you do all the marketing, you do all the hard work, and they make most of the money for that, right? I don't know if you've ever seen a quote like this. Hey, look, making money, so easy. Just sell my system on the front, and then your life is going to be magical. I'm teaching you this because I love you, right? Well, they're teaching you that because they don't market. They don't sell their own stuff. They rely on you to do that. That's how most gurus make all their money. I don't know if you realize that. I'm a bit different, though. The formula I'm going to share with you in this video works so well that I've made more than $213,124 in a single month from selling my own system. In other words, what you're looking at right now, this is from October 31st to December 1st, 2011, 1 month, me and my business partner, $213,000. This is not from owning a system. This is from being an affiliate like you with no extra deals, with the same exact affiliate compensation plan that you have in a month. In other words, I walk my talk. In other words, this picture, again, this is not from owning a system. This is from doing exactly what I'm going to show you how to do in this video. This is a month, folks. The best part? It's not just me. Let me introduce you to just a few of the success stories that we had, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you exactly how to do what they've done.
My first 30 days in, I made just over $10,000. And you make that kind of money just on the internet. It really was. It was life-changing. There's a lot of different people that I know out there that's helped pay house payments, and for me it helped pay medical bills and things that just made a huge difference to take that kind of weight off your shoulder.
Inside of my first 30 days, I was able to generate $30,000 of commissions, $20,000 of which was passive residual income.
Long story short, over the course of the last 4 months, I've actually made over $35,000. It's a blessing for a lot of people, especially those who haven't had success before. They can now find success with this program.
I jumped with both feet in, and I ran with it because I couldn't see anything else out there that could create the kind of instant income, but also a great residual income in a relatively short period of time. And so since that time, November 14th till today, our income is a little over $45,000 that we've made currently.
And me just putting up a couple posts on Facebook, and I ran a Craigslist ad for a few days. I believe David said that I've made something like $34,925. So basically $35,000, and I've only worked a few weeks.
We've personally generated over $45,000 just from the product line itself. We couldn't be more proud to be aligned with David Wood and David Sharp, And we highly recommend this program to everybody that we do business with on the internet.
We were able to generate over $30,000 in less than 45 days. We created a monthly residual income that exceeds 6 figures a year and was able to do that in less than 60 days.
Okay, so let's see. Looking at the back office right now, and I'm trying to tally this up real quick, Dave, as we're going. Okay, so we are at $50,975, and that would be since the beginning. October the 31st. So November, December, January, February. We're just now hitting March. So really, in about 4 months, an extra $51,000. That I will tell you, I've made $50,000, but not from one system in 4 months.
I've been fortunate, both my partner and I have been fortunate to earn tens of thousands of dollars within just the last 90 days, and which is something I think that, we can really be, proud of. But the great part about that is it's residual. This is coming in every single month, month after month, and you know what? It's growing every month as well.
I earned just about $30,000 in two months' time, and compared to any other programs that I've done on the internet, that was the most money that I've ever made in that time frame. It opened my eyes to the fact that, I guess, in the words of Dave Wood, the guru money is out there to be made for the average person. So that's kind of how I looked at myself, as just being the average person. I wasn't going to quit or give up. It just gave me the appreciation and understanding that it's absolutely possible when you have the right vehicle. You just have to, plug in and go to work and make it happen.
In about a matter of 2 to 3 months, we made a little bit short of $20,000. To be exact, $19,900 in a matter of 2 to 3 months. Just something that we, just pretty much just letting our existing network know about what we're doing.
And that is by far the most exhilarating thing I've ever done, because on the way home, driving from San Antonio, it's about a 3-hour drive, went home, put my kids to bed, and turned on my computer, and that was my first $10,000 day. I think to date, I think it's about almost 4 months, I've made about $125,000. And I'm an engineer who doesn't make that in a year.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? Look, I'm just like you. When my bank account started getting daily commission deposits in the tens of thousands of dollars, and there started to be stories about me popping up all over the world, my banker thought I was selling drugs. I'm not kidding. He just could not believe it. He couldn't believe that that guy in the photo could marry that girl and could make that much money without a college degree. I was literally earning more than twice his annual salary with no college degree. I'd been failing for years. I mean, he'd seen me, swipe my ATM to buy something and have non-sufficient funds. So that same banker then saw tens of thousands of dollars coming into my bank account virtually every day, and he literally couldn't believe that what I was doing was honest and ethical. Isn't that hilarious? It was working so well that this is what started to happen. People succeeded where it made absolutely no sense. For example, we had a blind girl, she couldn't see, over in the UK, who started making $1,000 a month. We had a cancer patient make enough to pay for her cancer treatments. We had a full-time pastor of a church make more money part-time than he made from the tithes and offerings of his church. We had the engineer that you see over there on the right, full-time engineer, part-time marketer, make over $40,000 his first month. Now, this is a great story. I'm going to talk a little bit more about him a little bit later on. It spread virally. This idea started spreading in countries where I literally didn't even know it was a country. For example, Kazakhstan. You ever seen the movie Borat, right? I didn't think Kazakhstan was a real country until I was literally making money there while I was sleeping. It's a true story, right? It all started with the money-getting formula that I discovered on accident, and I discovered it because I had no money. I had to do things in a different way. What's step one of the system? It's blog daily. Now, you may have heard of blogging. You may have heard how complicated it is. You may have tried to do it and not made money. And I'm going to tell you why in this video. And you may have spent 10 hours a day blogging. And I'm going to show you how to do it in less than an hour. But step one is blogging. Now, let's talk about why blogging for a second. We're going to get into this over the next maybe 5 or 6 minutes. Remember this photo I showed you before? This site that you're looking at right now gets over 1 million visitors a day. And that's just in the last 6 months I've created that amount of traffic. How? Well, blogging, that's it. It's the only internet strategy that's worked for nearly 20 years straight. There's a lot of reasons for that we're going to share with you a little bit later on. Want leads? I generate right now, from 163 to 332 leads every single day of the week, 7 days a week, day in and day out, all from free marketing. From this single method of marketing with no affiliates, I've generated more than 36,549 leads. Blogging, that's it. That's all I've done. I've done blogging, and folks, look at that. I've generated over 36,000 leads from blogging. Just want sales? Well, I've personally sponsored. This is personally, folks. This is not a team. This is not a company that I own. I've recruited 2,363 paid customers into another system, all with the same method. I earned $374,546.96 part-time doing almost nothing. Want to know what I did? Blogging, it's it. Less than an hour a day, and in 2 years I earned $374,000. I didn't do any phone calls. I didn't hassle grandma. I didn't chase anybody down. Blogging. How the heck did I do that blogging? Well, there's a problem. Blogging is easy. In fact, I could sit down with you in a coffee shop on a napkin, and I could explain for you and spell out in 15 minutes how I built my entire business. If you do it following our formula, you're going to get traffic, period. However, the rest is not easy at all. And I want to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you why it works. I'm actually going to show you how to do it on your own. All right? And then I'm going to show you how to do it the easy way. Let me walk you through the process of making money blogging, and let me tell you why not everybody does it properly. All right? Now, money getting from your blog has absolutely nothing to do with getting traffic, at first at least. All right? It has nothing to do with branding. People want to be an expert. They want to be the face of everything. And making money, folks, has nothing to do with branding. Most of the people that I know that are the richest people online, nobody knows who they are, all right? Has absolutely nothing to do with search engine optimization. You don't have to be an SEO guru. Has nothing to do, it has to do with one thing, only one thing, sales conversions, all right? 99% of the world sucks at sales conversions. In other words, if you get all the traffic in the world to your blog, all right, and you don't sell anything, guess what you also don't get? You don't get any money, all right? So a lot of people say, well, I'll blog on Facebook. Well, you will, and you won't make any money. Folks, there's a science to making money from blogging, and most people completely miss the boat. Let me show you an example, okay? This is a blog layout that's highly attractive and extremely high converting. Now, if you look at the top, that's obviously my gorgeous self there, and you'll see that there's banners and advertisements above and to the right of the blog. Now, the purpose of those advertisements has one purpose. It's to get people to click on the ads. It's the only reason they're there for. See, most people, they're going to design a fancy graphic, they're going to spend thousands on all these words to put up there, and they never figure out if somebody's clicking on their ads or not. The only purpose of an ad, folks, is to click on them. Look, if you have a blog and people come and they read the post, how to grow through promotional cycles like this post I made right there, and they don't click on any of your ads, you're not going to make any money at all. Look, this is the first step in sales conversions, but it's only the first step. When they click on the ad, you need to capture their information. All right, you probably went through a capture page to get this video that you're watching right now. We're going to get to what this video is here in just a second, right? This video, of course, is to get you to buy more stuff. But this capture page, it needs to cause at least 20% of your visitors put in their email address if you want to make any money at all. Now, if you want to make lots of money, you need a lot more than 20%. Now, what's the problem with what I showed you in the last slide and what I showed you in this slide? Most people will make crappy ads that people don't click on, and they'll make crappy capture pages that nobody puts their email address in. Did you know that I've looked at the stats for thousands and thousands of people, and most people, they have 1 in 100 people put their email address in a page. We get 50 and 60%. So this is the second thing. This is a 6-month to a year-long learning curve just to learn how to do this properly. Your sales video, for whatever product you're selling, it has to have at least 2.5 to 3% of your visitors buy on the spot. If it doesn't, you're going to have a hard time making lots of money. There's science to selling stuff, folks. Like, for example, this video that you're watching right now, about a fourth of the people that watch this video decide to buy on the spot. It's way higher than average. Now, why do they decide to buy on the spot? Because what I'm teaching makes a lot of sense. They see themselves involved in the process. They're sitting there in front of their computer watching this presentation, making a decision as they're watching the video, and they see, I can do that. Well, folks, I've been doing thousands of presentations since 2002, and the reality is most people can't do it. This is one of the hard things about blogging. You'll also need to know, in addition to that, what kinds of products to sell. You'll need to know how to sell it. You'll need to know how to make compelling videos. Most people are boring at videos. You ever watch a video and you're like, God, this is so boring. You have to know how long to make your video. I had people argue with me for a long time. They said, Dave, your videos are too long. You need to tell them in 5 minutes. Well, you know what the reality is, folks? You can't sell crap in 5 minutes. You want to sell stuff, you need to know the length, the proper length of your video. What's the best length of a video? How long it takes to get somebody to buy stuff. That's the proper length of a video. And more, there's more there, folks, than people can learn in 2 years. It's not easy for an average person to do. It's not easy for me to do. It took me a long time to learn these skills. Now, in addition to a great product, a great sales process, here's some of the other really painful, expensive stuff that you're going to need if you want to do this kind of thing on your own. It's okay if you do, by the way. First, you're going to need a great programmer, or your site is just going to work like garbage. Our programmer is $150 an hour, about $30,000 a month that we spend literally just on programming. You need really, really, really fast web hosting. Why? Because if you're blogging, folks, Google will start de-indexing your pages if they take too long to load. My first 6 months on the internet, my site took 5 seconds to load because I did not understand web hosting. It's a super complicated world. I still don't understand it today, but now I pay somebody who understands it, right? Lawyers. Do you know you have to have income disclosures, privacy policies, terms of services? I mean, it's ridiculous. Our lawyers in the last 6 months alone, they've cost us $60,000. Now, it's one of the best investments that we've made because that's how we ensure that we're a perfectly legal model and that we're operating with all the laws of the land, right? But lawyers are expensive, folks, and they're getting more expensive. Credibility. This is the big one, folks. And this is it. You ever read that book, Catch-22? You can't get credibility until you're already making money, and you can't really make big money without credibility. It's like this crux that you're in when you're online, where you want to get out there, you want to sell stuff, you have a product, you want to take it to the marketplace, you're in the make money niche, you're in the home business niche, you want to work from home, teach other people to work from home, and they say, how much money are you making? And you say, shit, right? Now, merchant processing, don't even get me started with merchant processing integrations, folks. This is an incredible amount of moving parts. It's a problem for most people. So you get into a little bit of a, what do they call it, a conundrum? I don't know if that's even a word, right? I didn't go to college. What can you do? You got 3 choices. And really, these are the 3. There's not, if you have another choice, you can email me, right? If you can find my address. 1, you can spend 1 to 2 years learning. You can spend 6 months setting it up, another 6 months creating an authority blog so anybody will even notice it, and you can spend 2 to 3 years selling other people's stuff for measly, itsy-bitsy, weeny little 20%. These are such wussy commissions, folks. It's unreal. You can't eat off of them, right? Until you have the credibility from those commissions to really take your brand out there in the marketplace and really pay the people to do the things that they should do. That's what I did. I did this. That's choice number 1. It's what most people have to do. And what's the problem? It's painful, guys. It takes forever, and most people quit before they succeed. Option 2, go back to the job, work a crappy job, and wait till you're 65 to live a broke, poor existence. And that's the reality, guys. People don't like their jobs, and it's painful. 3, you can buy a business system that works, instantly set up, hard parts done for you, and you keep all the money, all of it. And that's an option on what I'm going to show you in this video. How would you like it if I gave you my entire proven business? I've tested it over 2 years. I've done $6.5 million with it online in the last 6 months and generated more than 650,000 leads. You can literally make as much money from it as I do. You can actually make more. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. Rather than years of searching, buying everything you see, thousands of hours of learning, and a master's degree in sales psychology, what if you could just blog daily, tell others, and get money? You didn't get some weeny little 20% commission like I did. What if you got all the money? The only question, if I could do that for you, you'd be interested in that, wouldn't you? You'd ask, how much does your system cost? See, people aren't interested, folks, in a product as much as they're interested in a business system. You have to have valuable products because otherwise, obviously, they leave. But the system is everything. You ever tried to sell a product and you weren't able to sell it? Well, it's because it didn't have a good system. You ever had a horrible product and sold tons of it? It's because you had a great system. The only question you should be asking, can I afford it? How fast can I make money if I decide to get in? Great question. Let me tell you what something like this should cost. Now, I have the price automatically appear over here, and here's the reason why it's appearing right there. Because I actually want you to know what this would typically cost in a business world for a system like this. The rule of thumb, if you're going to buy a franchise, for example, it costs 5 times to buy the franchise the annual income of the business. So in other words, if, like Lawrence Tamp, for example, part-time engineer, he started with us back on October 31st, 2011, all right? It's May 10th, the time I'm filming this video, has made $191,975 using my proven business system. He didn't have to set up any technology, hire any lawyers. He didn't make a single sales video. He started part-time out of the comfort of his own home. Annualized, if he continues on that pace, it'd about double. It's been about 6 months, right? It'd be $383,950, right? Now, that's obviously extraordinary results. You guys have seen our income disclosure. But what's 5 times $383,950? Well, it's $1.9 million. That's what that would cost in a franchise world. Do you realize that that's about what a McDonald's costs? That's what a McDonald's franchise costs, and you're working managing 17-year-olds for the rest of your life, right? I know you probably can't afford that, and even $500,000 would probably be too much. You'd be stealing it if I gave you a system. Think about this. If you could make $380,000 a year, you would literally be stealing it if I gave it to you for $100,000. You'd make 3 times your money back in the first year if that's what it could do, right? That'd be worth $1.9 million, not $100,000. You'd be stealing it from me, right? When I put all the sales conversions, the blogging system, all the technology, the legal technology, all right, all the delivery technology together that helped me recruit more than 2,200 people into other businesses and other systems, there's a lot more than that, but I don't want to get into those companies. The capture pages that they got me more than 36,000 leads into a box, and the system that paid 100% commissions. I was literally thinking of offering it for the steal of only $10,000. Remember, worth $1.9 million, stealing it for $100,000. I was thinking of offering it for $10,000. I actually brought this idea to my business partner, Dave Sharp. He literally thought, he's like, Dave, people are going to be stealing that for $10,000. But I almost convinced him because I remember what it was like to not have a lot of money, to not be able to get in. But I couldn't convince him. I couldn't convince him of $10,000. This is literally the products in a box that I've used to do millions of dollars in sales. The sales videos, the capture pages. When we make a new capture page and it converts higher than the last, you get the capture page. When we make a new theme design that gets more click-throughs, you get the new theme design. You get the domain names. You get the technology. You get the programming that costs us $30,000 a month, and you don't have. And if it costs $30,000 a month to be worth it, I've moved to a tropical 4,000 square foot home in Costa Rica. It's actually where I'm recording this presentation. And I live the life of my dreams. I get to travel the world. No programming, no setup, no selling. You get to keep 100% of the money. Remember, you're going to make money. This is a business system like a real business owner does. Somebody pays you money, you keep the money. Literally years ahead of the learning curve. It's my proven business, and you can steal it. But the last minute, this is back before October, before we launched, I was drinking a little bit of wine, and I do from time to time. I had this funny idea. Dave doesn't actually drink. I said, Dave, what if we let people get started for only $1,645? He burst into laughter. We both kind of did because we were laughing at it because we know what this costs to do. We know what it costs somebody if they want to do it on their own. If they want to get past earning